Welcoming back Edifier to the channel with their over-the-ears hybrid ANC headphones. Edifier is known in the market as an household name when it comes to providing good value, battery life and audio quality. Let's see what the Edifier W950NB can do in 2023. Edifier provides a hard carrying pouch as you're seeing right now with a very nice fabric texture surface to add to its premium vibe, a lanyard strap and a pulley zipper right here to open the case. The case has two compartments to it, the headphones and the accessories. So let's take a look at the accessory first. They provide a few accessories as follows right here. So I'm going to dig it out. First is a travel plane adapter as you are traveling. Next is a silica gel to control for humidity. The Type A to Type C charging cable, as well as a triple male-to-male 3.5mm headphone jack without mic support. So taking out the headphones from the compartment right here, I would say that if you don't travel with the hard carrying pouch, it's okay because you can fold the headphones flat as such, so you can actually put it into a slim backpack and travel with it. Optionally, if you have more space, you can always bend it inwards like a rectangle shape. Hold it in the hands or once more, put it in your backpack and you're good to go, thanks to its three-way swivel mechanism right here, which also adds to the two-way swivel mechanism for ergonomics, where it can conform to your head shape much better. So basically, it can tilt inwards, the ear cups like such, and also outwards as such, so it can conform to your head shape much better thanks to this two-way swivel mechanism right here. Now aside from that, I want to talk about the headbands right here. The headbands has a similar size as the previous generation, but the cushioning now right here is much more plush or softer. The headbands is still metal, it looks really nice on the edges right here. It can extend up to 3 cm in length on both sides. So let's do our typical twist kung fu test right here. So twisting, twisting, twisting. So nothing breaks apart. The quality of the metal bands is amazing. Now aside from that, let's talk about the ear cups right here. There is major improvement for the ear cups right here. But first of all, let me share some specs. There's an opening of 6.5 cm by 4 cm right here with a depth of 2.5 cm. The difference is basically the ear cups right now is much more fluffier and comfier to put on the ears. The pressure is elevated on the top, so there's more bottom pressure, which is better for head grip and comfort. So you don't want the pressure to be on top of your ears. So they actually optimize somehow to make it more plushy and it's more comfortable to use for a long time. Now aside from that, the overall headphones right here feels kind of lightweight at 290 grams. That comes in black and white version. You can choose which tone you prefer. Now let's talk about the ports itself. So on the left ear cups right here, you have the male 3.5mm jack right here. On the right ear cups, you have a few things. Your Type C charging port right here, the multi-purpose button right here, as well as basically your volume rocker and your power and typical control button right here. Pretty much a simple, elegant headphones. In the Edifier Connect app, you have few home screens for quick access settings. For example, the first screen right here, you can see there is the high noise cancelling, medium, wind reduction, ambient sound, and offering the noise cancelling itself. The next home screen is basically the EQ settings. You have classic, dynamic, and customization. Next is basically you can choose what mode you are in. Music mode gives you a little bit of latency but a rich audio frequency range. Game mode reduces that frequency range slightly, but it gives you the best one-to-one latency, so you can be competitive in gaming. You can actually hear your enemy's direction quite easily. Aside from that, there's theater mode that boosts the lower frequencies to sound more rich, good for bass, sound effects, and anything you want to watch cinematic or movie based. Now aside from that, the other hardcore or detailed settings can be found on the gear icon on the top right here. You have your user manual control settings. Is basically how you can use a single press and double press to enable certain functions right here. So you can dive in to customize. Here you can choose your LDAC quality, whether you want to disable it and change the sampling rate to high or medium. Now this is based on compatible device that supports LDAC codec. Aside from that, you have your dual device connection, prompt volume. Safe volume, basically it limits the highest volume to about 85 decibels to prevent your eardrums from, getting bad. And it's good for kids and teenagers where they may want to use your headphones and you don't want them to listen to high volume. Power off, shutdown timer, Bluetooth settings, and factory reset. A very simple user app. This will be a Bluetooth lag test using just a pen. What I'm going to do is double click it upon firing backwards. That would be how much the lag will be presented in this Bluetooth device. And if you're not sure whether there's some lag, no worries, I'll leave some words on the bottom of this video to tell you how much lag there is. So let's start the test. On to the microphone test. Currently what you're listening to is the audio coming from the microphones of the headphones. I'll be using the iPhone 13 Pro Max recording using the Moment app set at the highest bit depth and bit rate. So let's jump into the test. Testing 1, 2, 3. Pink fluffy unicorn dancing on rainbow. She sells seashells on the seashore. This is how I sound like for calls, conversation, and generally usage with the microphone. I'll leave some of my feedbacks down below in the subtitles, but you can also comment down below in the comments and let me know what you think about the audio quality coming from the microphone. And let's jump back into the main review. The headphones takes around 1.5 hours to charge from empty to full. It is rated to last 34 hours with ANC turned on and 55 hours without the ANC turned on. A 10 minutes quick charge will give you a 7 hours of playback. Our test is based on the iPhone 13 Pro Max with the 5th volume set in place. With ANC on, we got a total of 33 hours and 40 minutes, whereas for ANC turned off, we got a total of 56 hours and 40 minutes. Not too bad. Edifier did not provide any noise cancelling range rating for these headphones, but using on a daily basis with the high ANC mode turned on, I would say the range of the noise cancelling is between 30 to 35 decibel range. First of all, because I can feel that minute amount of eardrum pressure can be felt. It's not anyway distracting, but you can still use it on a daily basis. If you feel a little bit of that eardrum pressure, do toggle to mild ANC mode and you're good to go. Now aside from that, based on the high ANC mode, I would say low frequency noises such as urban environment, road traffic, air condition, background cafe noise is eliminated well. Now when it comes to the high frequencies such as high-pitched electrical noise, birds chirping, generally anything sharp tone like Karens and kids screaming in the mall, I would say it's reduced significantly. It's not a total elimination, but it's reduced significantly to a point that you don't get distracted when you're doing your work in, let's say, your MacBook in a cafe. The headphone uses a 40mm composite titanium film dynamic driver. This helps to reduce unwanted vibrations and distortion at certain frequencies. It also has 2 certifications. For wired mode, it has high-res audio, and wireless mode, high-res audio wireless, and it supports LDAC codec. For Apple ecosystem, it supports AAC codec as well. Our test is based on the Xiaomi 12 smartphone with ANC set to high turn on, LDAC turn on, dynamic EQ, and music mode turn on. And I would say, starting with the low frequencies, the bass packs good amount of power with a smooth, long butter fade. It's nice, smooth feeling. The subtle vibrations can be felt significantly into your eardrums, and I would say the bass is very punchy and expressive, and it does not muddy into the mids a lot. And I would say one thing I noticed is the bass is slightly more audible than the mids, just one factor right there. Now when it comes to the mids or the vocals, it does sound clear. It retains a good amount of body and warmth to it, especially in the vocals, but not to a point that caused the vocals to sound too muddy or dreamy or like muted, like someone put a hand in front of your mouth and silence you. But I would say that more shine into the mids would sound much more livelier, and I wish Edifier didn't overtune it, sound a little bit more relaxed. More expressiveness, more shine would be amazing. Now, aside from that, when it comes to the highs or the instrumentals of the headphones right here, I would say it sounds clear. It retains a good amount of body and warmth to it. It leans towards a mixture of this sharp and warm tone between them, as a mixture of both. So it's well balanced, it sounds natural, and surprisingly, the lows or the bass does not distract the highs much. There's a clear separation between 2 frequencies, likely due to the EQ tuning of the headphones right here, which I prefer. When it comes to the audio performance, it performs well from the ultra lows to the lower highs. Good amount of frequency range that it covers, just that it needs more shine or clarity in the mids to sound much more richer. Of course, you can do EQ tuning, but bare driver performance would have been better. Now, personally, using these headphones for a very long time right now, I would say their emphasis has been towards ergonomics and comfort, very good, followed by battery life, still amazing as all Edifier products is, and more importantly, reasonably good sounding audio right here, to a point that you can do EQ tuning, but itself using LDAC is amazing. I wish that they can improve one more thing about these headphones versus their competitors. Now, a lot of their competitors in the premium space are adding more sensors and features, and over the years they add 10 grams here, 15 grams here, and the weight gets piled up. If Edifier can make this 20 to 30 grams lighter, that would be amazing for an all-day listening instead of using in-ear earbuds, right? So would I recommend these headphones right here? Definitely, because it comes in 2 color choice, it's reasonable price, and reasonably performance is well. I'll put links to purchase down in the video description. Remember to check them out. Maybe there's ongoing discount. If you like this video, remember to like and subscribe. That would definitely help the channel so we can get more content for you guys to view and experience alongside with me. Thanks again for watching this video. I hope you like this review, and I'll see you guys in the next one.